Here, about a year ago, twice on Sunday, had a couple of placings over 1900 and a placing over 2000. But since then, it's been kept to shorter. But today, up to 2060. So you've got to trust that he can run it right out. And punters think twice on Sunday can, because clearly been the best supported runner here. I'm going to stick with big ticket boy number 8. He hasn't been straightforward, this guy, throughout his career. He used to want to sort of get off the track a little bit, but I just felt that I think the tempo is going to be reasonable here, that he'll be up handy somewhere, hopefully on the rails, where he can sort of just get some confidence. And I think the 2060 is spot on for this guy. Collection Point is in the mix too. Good to see some support for Collection Point. And then Contreras and Nitroglycerin. I've left twice on Sunday out, but granted the claim, the good draw, there's a lot of signs there.
And it was a great parade by her as well. She was sort of covered in dapples, looking fabulous. I have her in for second. I went with Collection Point because I thought, if there's not a strong 2060 in her, he should be there to pounce, because we know that, he's one up. Loves the 2-2, the 2200. So he's a real grinder. So whether or not Doomben's going to suit him, obviously, if it was just a sit and sprint, that's not going to help. But if the tempo is able to be sort of increased nicely and he can build that momentum, I think he's a great winning chance. So 2 to beat 3, 7 and 8.
Well, we had that protest dismissed on the previous race, and you've got to feel sorry for Better Let Me Dance and the connections and the punters.
Absolutely. I mean, she had a terrible race because she copped a check, I think, just before the turn. Yeah. And then, in my opinion, she did secure a run, of which I do understand that the horse on the inside shifted out, the player, and the horse on the outside, the winner, Talk I See, was clearly shifting in. But even after that interference, Maxi, the camp draft, which I don't think is taken enough notice of, you shouldn't have to bash into a horse to prove that you've been hindered. Like they can easily influence. In fact, I can remember winning a protest here at Doomben a long, long time ago. And we never came together. But Ray Murray at the time, he said, your horse has had to change route because you have been camp drafted.
Yeah, I honestly believe had Talk IT been straightened up, Better Let Me Dance wins.
100%. But you know what? They won't uphold the protest, but let's see if they give Bailey Wheeler time.
Originally, the shift outwards from the player, as you pointed out, that was most costly for Better Let Me Dance.
Yes.
She had to recover from that, copped another bump, and then it appeared that Talk IT did finish her off a little bit. Now, Talk IT was coming in gradually towards her, bumped her late.
Well, inside the last, let's say 50 metres, she was camp drafted from 3 wide to 1 off.
Yeah. But the moral of the story is she was a good thing beaten.
Yes, so get on her next time.
Yeah.
And Talk IT is such a beautiful horse. I mean, he's a really nice horse in the making, and he was just getting a bit tired, I guess, at the end of that race.
Yeah. So that's our take on it, and perhaps it could have gone either way with the stewards, the voting on that protest, but they've elected to...
I would love to be a fly on the wall.
We're running a little bit late here.
Yes,
why are we running late?
I don't know. Have we got a fat...
Oh, they had to sort the barriers out. They were on a bit of an angle or something, so they've straightened them up. So what is the market telling us here? It's all about twice on Sunday.
What is twice on Sunday anyway? Oh, it's just any other day, the mother.
Yeah. But whatever they do any other day, they do twice on Sunday.
Could be any number of things, Max.
It can be. Collection Point is a firm, 650 into 5. We're looking at the QOP here. Of the others, not a lot doing. Big Ticket Boys, 750 into 7. Artful Girl, the one down the bottom, 460 to 5, back to 480. But most support, looking at the average, the QOP is twice on Sunday, number 3.
Indeed. All right, they are loading up nicely now, so let's get upstairs to Josh for the call.
Our Collection Point about to move in. And Houston Rocket has been a big drifter in the market. Nitroglycerin's about to walk up for Ben Thompson, trained by Bruce Brown of Callaway Gal fame. Contreras about to walk up, and Houston Rocket, and also Sir Lord to move in for Eliane Chavez. And the field will be right to run for the 5th of the day to kick off the quaddie. So, well, Sir Lord going in, and Houston Rocket to go up and will be right to run. Gate 1, the favourite, twice on Sunday for the birthday boy Jake Malloy, and the light turned on. And they're all in. Should just about be right. Good line, racing. Twice on Sunday began well. Collection Point dawdled out. Sir Lord out wide is rolling up towards the lead with Twice on Sunday. Third is Artful Girl. Big Ticket Boy fourth, and working forward is Nitroglycerin out wider on the track. In fact, he might just go back on that runner now. Collection Point sneaks up the inside of Houston Rocket. Contreras has gone back as well. So taking stock in front's Twice on Sunday. Second, Sir Lord. Third, Collection Point. Artful Girls found itself 3 wide around Houston Rocket, followed by Contreras on the inside of Big Ticket Boy. Nitroglycerin, well, it led at Ipswich, but they've gone back today. It's last of all. So Artful Girl on the outside of Twice on Sunday, the first couple. Third, Sir Lord, and Collection Point fourth on the inside of Houston Rocket. A length and a half, Contreras on the rail, followed by Big Ticket Boy, and 2 lengths away to Nitroglycerin. No tempo about here. Artful Girls in front for Pot Guider by a length, and second, Sir Lord, and Collection Point being heeled along there by Bailey Wheeler. Going forward 3 wide, a long way home to take the lead and kicked away by 2 lengths. Twice on Sundays now, 4th and 5th, the outside Houston Rocket. They're clear from Contreras. Further back to Big Ticket Boy, and last of all is Nitroglycerin. So Collection Points in front. Second's Artful Girl. Sir Lord third over on the outside. Rounding through us Twice on Sunday up into 4th. And again, the brakes go on. 5th, the outside is Houston Rocket. Further back to Contreras on the inside of Big Ticket Boy. And last of all is Nitroglycerin. So again, Artful Girl looms up over on the outside of Collection Point. Sir Lord's up to third out 3 wide. Twice on Sunday, 4th on the inside of Houston Rocket. They're clear from Contreras, and further back to Big Ticket Boy, Nitroglycerin at the 400 metres marker. Collection Point just in front. Second's Artful Girl. Third, the outside, Sir Lord. Twice on Sunday, back near the rail. Further back to Contreras, sneak up the inside. Out wide, Sir Lord had loomed up with Artful Girl. Collection Point the inside. Twice on Sunday, further back, but Sir Lord in front from Artful Girl at the 50. Sir Lord just in front, and Sir Lord has won from Artful Girl. Third, Twice on Sunday, Fado fourth. Collection Point, Big Ticket Boy. Then Contreras, Nitroglycerin, and Houston Rocker dropped out to finish at the rear. Sir Lord wins it.
Lord in those pink colours. Eliane Chavez for Paula Barron, 13.53.60, coming off some good poly track form at the Gold Coast. Artful Girl tried to slow them down to 13s or 14s at one point. Twice on Sunday gets third, and we're just waiting for the 4th number. I think Collection Point might have been there. Bailey Wheeler on Collection Point, not happy with the bicycle tempo down the back, so he whipped around the outside. But he wasn't able to go on with it under a lot of pressure in the straight Collection Point. But Sir Lord has come from off them and got the cash, has been ultra consistent on the poly. It had 7 goes on the synthetic for 2 wins and 6 placings, returns to the turf, and is too strong at the end. It previously, last start it was, won over the 1900 and wins over the 2060 metres today. Still waiting on that 4th number, Bernie. I thought Nitroglycerin would be on the pace, and a couple of others that tried to drag Big Ticket Boy back, and we ended up with no tempo at all in that race.
It was most interesting to watch, wasn't it? We thought we had obvious leaders, and maybe the reason Nitroglycerin didn't go to the front was because, was it Big Ticket Boy was sort of running off the track? I'm not really sure, but anyway, we ended up with honestly, they looked like they were going to go half pace down the back straight, but Paula Barron has come up with the win. So,
I didn't win.
Kempy, you didn't win. You can't have an interview.
Oh, sorry.
You came second. Kempy's desperate to get in. Well done on the win.
Yeah, no, it was a good win. A very heady ride, as it turned out. Luckily, because it was a muddly run race, wasn't it? But
How slow did they get round about the 1200 mark, maybe?
I think they're nearly going 3/4 pace.
They were, weren't they? So tell us about this fellow.
He's progressive, and like Elion said, once he wakes up that he's a racehorse, he'll do better. Yeah,
Obviously, he's been doing very well on the poly.
yeah, he's been doing okay. Yeah, he appreciates the grass better, but.
All right, I know you've got to go and strap the horse. He looked in great order. Paula turned him out in terrific order here today and got a great ride by Ilion Chavez. He really is a wonderful jockey. Great rider. All right, 4 beats 11, 3 and 2. 2 minutes and 8.15 they ran. That's it for the fifth. We've got 3 to come, but for now, let's head to Queanbeyan.